What is up, guys? Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining me on my first stream in like a month. Hey, exciting. Let me just throw on some music. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Wow, it's been a while, folks. How's everyone doing? Cam, Xavier, Brian, Richard, how's it going? Welcome back to real life. Got fucking a lot to talk about today. A lot to just hang out with you guys. Just excited to be back on stream. Also gonna be doing some painting while we hang out because I'm still painting. I am still in the Warhammer hobby despite rumors to the contrary. So I will give you guys a little bit of updates on what's been going on with me. And yeah, but first of all, I just want to thank everyone so October 13th, I think, was my last stream. And I just want to thank everyone that has reached out in the last 3 to 4 weeks with like well wishes and like checking in on me, making sure I'm okay and all that kind of stuff. I'm fine. I was taking a much needed mental health and hobby break. Yeah, I'll talk about my D2 addiction in a sec. Kimbobo. Don't worry, we'll get into that. And basically, what have I been up to? Well, we're going to talk about that a little bit. Today, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be painting my Mutalisk Vortex Beast. Some of you guys saw this. I think the last time I did stream, I had been painting some of this. Basically, let me just get him up on the screen here. Here we go. So, just give you guys a little update on where he's at. So basically, I finished the body mostly at this point, and I'm going to be working on the front tentacle piece, which is separate right here, and then the little piece on top, which is right here. So those are going to be kind of the projects for today. And going to talk to you guys a little bit about what's been going on with me, where I've been. I'm sure some of you are curious why I haven't been streaming. Some of you might care, some of you might not care. But I thought obviously I would share with everyone where I've been and what I've been up to. I'd love to hear what you guys have been up to. We're going to get a little bit into what's going on with me in the hobby as well, like 40K wise, commission painting wise, gaming wise, channel wise, all these kinds of things. So very excited to kind of get into it. But yeah, so let me just get my actual right playlist on because I'm gonna get a DMCA if I leave this one on. I have a few different there we go. I have a few different stream playlists, but some of them are less friendly to the copyrights. So I am not from Quebec City, my friend. I am I live in Vancouver, and I was born in Istanbul in Turkey. Some of you may not know that, but I was actually born in Istanbul in Turkey in 1984, which makes me 37 years old. And I came to Canada, my family came to Canada when I was 2 years old. So I've been living here mostly my entire adult life, my entire life. Mostly on the West Coast, Vancouver, Victoria, a little bit of other things. But I have not been to Quebec City. I actually was just in Montreal. I was just in Montreal, I want to say a month ago, but I did not get very much. I'm just gonna switch back there. I did not get very much. I didn't do a lot in Montreal because I basically met up with some friends. I was only there for 48 hours, and basically like it was a lot of fun. But like we literally went from like party to party to party. I'm pretty sure like I slept like 3 hours the whole 2 days I was there, so we didn't do a lot. But yeah. All right, so let's see here. Actually, let's do some painting. So I'm gonna work on this Mutalisk right now while I chat, guys. Hopefully that's not too distracting. Let me see here. There's my chat window. Okay, so I'm still trying to remember how to get everything going. So first of all, very glad to be back. Thanks everyone for tuning in. I was like, this is my first stream in a month. I bet you there's like no one's gonna watch. So I'm very excited to have you guys tuning in. For those of you wondering immediately, am I streaming because there was a rules update today? The answer is no. My plan was to actually stream. I've been meaning actually to stream for the last 2 to 3 weeks. I just couldn't get the, I guess, motivation to do so. There's been some things happening in my life recently, and I'm gonna share those with you guys. Some are probably more exciting than others, and some of you guys probably don't care about, but the joys of being an online person is that you guys get to hear the good with the bad. So basically what I've been up to, I've been not working actually. So you're probably thinking I'm really busy with work, but in fact I have been on 2 months of personal leave. So basically I'll tell you guys a little bit about what's going on with my work. So basically, about almost a month ago, right before my last stream, or right around my last stream, I got a phone call from my job, and basically, I won't get into too many details about it, but basically, it was determined that it would be best for me to take some time off, just given some I guess drama is the best way I'll put it in my workplace with some other people, I guess. Now, from my perspective, without getting into too many details, I don't feel like I don't think it was like the right thing to do. Now, I'm on 2 months of paid leave, so most people are saying, well, Jim, you're crazy, man. Your job just gave you 2 months off, paid. You should be excited, right? Well, yes and no. I mean, the 2 months off is nice. I'm not back to work till December 7th, which is nice. So I still got another month here. I'm just chilling. But the circumstances under which I took the leave were not great. And from my perspective, the process by which it was determined I should do this was quite, I guess, flawed. Like I don't agree with the reasoning. With that said, you know, I didn't fight it too much. But it basically had to do with some interpersonal relationships I was having with some of my colleagues at work, and basically, I made some. I filed an HR complaint actually against a colleague of mine closer to the end of August, and the resulting, I guess, backlash, I would say is the right word to put it, from that complaint was for me to take that time off. So it was determined that the best course of action after my complaint, my HR complaint, is that I should take some time off. So I've been on 2 months of personal leave. Well, what has that meant for me? Well, it's meant that my routine has been very, very erratic. So my sleep routine has been erratic. My drinking and like going out and social life routine has been erratic. My painting routine has been erratic because normally I would, you know, come home, stream after work, or I'd have set schedules, and routine is something that's very important to me. So the last little while, my routine's been kind of thrown into disarray here with, you know, just not having a real reason to even get up in the morning sometimes. Sometimes I'd sleep in late, etc. And I was also like, you know, I've shared with this before with you guys, and you know, I've always been very upfront about my, yeah, Corey, it's complicated, man. Like, I don't want to get much more into it. It's complicated, and I think in the end of the day, their feeling was that I was being overworked, which wasn't the case, and that was what led to some of this conflict. And they know that I'm a very hard worker and that like I kind of burned myself out quite a bit at work. Like I put a lot into it. So I think in their eyes, they were trying to like kind of force me to take some time off because I don't take that much vacation time and stuff. But in the end, like I have a meeting with my business partners basically the last week before I'm back to kind of resolve all the issues. But for now, I've just been basically ignoring all my emails, not really involved in my job at all. So I don't really know what's even going on. I've been completely tuned out, almost like radio silence. Like I've purposely not checked emails, purposely not been involved in my business, and as a way to kind of get away. Yeah, so that was, now I don't agree. That's not the, from my perspective, that wasn't the reason why I was having those disputes. But I'm not going to say no to it, and I wasn't going to fight it. Like, it wasn't, from my position, the decision was already made. Like, by the time it got to me, like, the decision was already made. So there wasn't a point in fighting it. And guys, like, to be honest, like, if your boss calls you and say, hey, we want you to take 2 months off paid, you're kind of crazy not to say yes. You know, like, I would have been crazy to be like, no, I don't want 2 months off. Let me continue to work, please. Like, you know, my job is not that important to me. Well, sorry, it's not that important to me where, like, it means that much to me where I have to be working, otherwise, like, I'm, like, useless. So what did I do with all that time? Well, as some of you know, I did a little bit of traveling. So I ended up, well, my Chaos Army is gone now. I think I did a stream after I got back, or I can't remember quite around the time, but basically the Chaos Army is gone. You can look at my shelf behind me, see how empty it is. I used to have Magnus, all my different Chaos stuff up there. Hey Jack, how's it going? G-Trex, how's it going, man? So my shelves are very bare. I have 1 army case now. So I left 4 army battle foam pack 720s with the client. And some of you probably are wondering, well, then why are you painting Chaos, Jim? Well, because this client of mine was actually one of my commission painting clients. And so I'm doing some extra work for him. So that includes finishing off some of the half-finished Chaos projects that I had, because he wants those as well. So I'm finishing this for them. Oh, sorry. All I did there, guys, was just basing the bottom before I moved on. Paper painting black. So basically, the last month and a half, what I've been kind of up to is, well, the truth is, I've been quite self-destructive. And when I say self-destructive, I mean that in a good way and in a bad way. I've been getting catharsis through my and dealing with my mental health in the normal ways that I've always dealt with my mental health, which is through drinking and other substances. That's just the reality of it. I've had a lot of spare time, so I've been going out a lot, partying a lot. Like, I feel like I've been in my 20s again in college. Like, that's literally been my social life. You know, going out on a Tuesday, which I never would do. I've also started trying to I've also started a new workout routine and trying to get kind of healthy again. So it's not all bad. It's not like I'm just going out and being destructive, but I am starting a new workout routine. I've been back at the gym quite a bit, back at my my spin cycle class. I'm not redoing any models. I don't know what that. Yeah, hookers and blow. No hookers, that's for sure. No comment will addressed. So I've been basically trying to kind of reset my life and reprioritize. And the biggest thing that I've been really focusing on is, what do I want to do? Because this work incident has left me in a place where it's made me really rethink my future, both my career-wise. It's really made me re-examine the things that are important to me in my life, whether it's my hobbies or whether it's my career. And so I've just been doing a lot of soul searching, spent a lot of time just by myself, figuring out what I want to be doing with my life, and if this is what I want to be doing with my life. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to clean my airbrush before I use it. Xavier, no, Chaos will always be part of my, I mean, I don't own any more Chaos. Well, sorry, I own Chaos, but it's all getting, it's all sold. So the little Chaos I have is just for commission painting. So basically, I've been kind of rethinking what I want to do, both career-wise, hobby-wise, stream-wise. Obviously, I've been thinking a lot about, you know, my investment in streaming and hobbying and all that kind of stuff. Sorry, I'm just trying to clean my airbrush. That's what happens when you don't use your airbrush for a month. It gets all gunked. And I come to a few realizations, which I will share with you guys, obviously. I'm not redoing if let's see. I don't want to be paid in Warhammer models. In fact, I'm trying to get rid of my Warhammer models. Not because I don't want to do Warhammer anymore, but I want to start fresh. So one of my goals is to actually get rid of all my current backlog and pile of shame. One of the things I was most proud of when I got back into the hobby after many years was that I didn't have a pile of shame. And over the last like 2-3 years, that pile of shame has come on, man. That pile of shame kind of became a thing, right? So I obviously, by selling all my chaos and getting rid of any sort of box sets that I had, like I had a lot of stuff that I just gave away to certain events and charity and stuff like that, or I sold to our league commissioner, or to our 40K league for prize support, because I just didn't want it for really cheap. So I was trying very hard to get rid of my my pile of shame, and so I had very little Warhammer stuff remaining. So that's been kind of a goal of mine, is to kind of start fresh again and get back into the place mentally with the game and with the hobby, where I just have the fun one project that I'm working on, and that my drive to paint is not driven by like financial or competitive nature, but it's driven by like my hobby nature. So what I'm going to be doing is, once I'm finished all this chaos work, I have an orc commission, and then I have a really special commission. I don't know if I can say anything about it yet because it's a Christmas present for someone, but it's for a very good friend of mine that I'm going to be doing. You guys will see me painting on the channel. I want to check with him to make sure he's cool that I stream it, because it's actually not a it's not a Warhammer model, but it's a large scale figurine that I'm painting for a Christmas present for someone, for him. So I'm just waiting for that to arrive. So that's gonna be really exciting to paint, something that's different. And on top of that, I want to diversify just a bit of my hobby time into other things as well. So yeah, so for those of you that know, I've always been a big gamer, PC gamer. That was my very first love before Warhammer. My very first, I used to play DOS games back in the day, MS-DOS games. Let me see, what were some good ones? Prince of Persia in DOS, Commander Keen in DOS, Moraf's World. I used to play MUDs, if you can believe it. I don't know if anyone remembers MUDs. They're basically text-based DOS. They're basically text-based online role-playing games. It was like before MMOs. I don't know if anyone played MUD. So MUD stand for Multi-User Dungeons. And it was basically a text-based MMO that you'd play with IRC or Merc, which is an internet relay chat, and various other clients. And so I used to play a lot of those online. And then obviously I played a lot of single-player games growing up, like Baldur's Gate, TIE Fighter, some of my favorites. Obviously Diablo 2, which I've been playing a lot of lately. And that's also been a part of why you guys haven't seen me. I've been playing a lot of Diablo 2. And if anyone else is playing Diablo 2 Resurrected, let me know. I'm actually like very lonely right now because I basically just play solo on Battle.net because I don't really know anyone that plays. So if any of you guys are playing, shoot me a DM or just let me know your Battle.net name, and let's play together. I got a Sorceress and a Necromancer and like high 80s. So I'm happy to hang out, do some runs, that kind of stuff. Yeah, MUDs were my very first like experience in like real role playing. They kind of got me really into role playing. So I think what I'm going to be doing with the channel, and you know, obviously I had quite a few shows on the channel, Best Overall Show, Politics and Plastic. These will eventually be back in some form or another. My current plan is to kind of combine them all. Oh, nice, dude. I got a 87 Blizzard Source and an 87 Summoning Necro right now with some decent gear. Been doing like a lot of magic finding and stuff like that, mostly just right now. Yeah, if you guys want to group up in Diablo 2 and need some want to play, I'm more than happy. I need friends, so please be my friend. Please be my friend. I'm like, yeah. So I think what I'm going to be doing with the channel is a few things. First, I'm still going to be doing some hobby streams. They're going to be probably once, maybe twice a week. and that'll be mostly Warhammer painting or model painting, not necessarily just Warhammer, because I want to kind of expand out on a few other things. And then I'm going to be doing game's gone. I don't know what Tom just said. What's up, Tom? So I'm going to be doing some hobby streaming. I'm going to be doing some game streaming as well. There's some games coming up that I'm really excited to play. Elden Ring is one of them. The new Total War 3 is one of them. I want to play. I have a few games in my Steam backlog that I need to play, so I'm going to do some like game streaming and stuff as well. So I'm excited for that. And then I'm going to also be doing some more just general content. Yeah, I'll add you right now. Just one sec. Let me see here. All right, add people. There we go. I added you. What's up, Tom? Yeah, I love that, Tom. I haven't played Total War since the original, so I have not played Total War 2 at all. I kind of skipped over it, but the new one looks really fun, and I want to get into it. Sorry guys, just trying to clean my airbrush. It's been kind of out of commission for a while, so it's a little bit beat up. North. Why? What's wrong with English Red Bull? Oh, that's lame. You guys get there's this one drink here called Zions. It's basically an energy drink with like taurine and caffeine. It's really good. They have a mango flavor. That's my favorite. My favorite. Like I don't really like Red Bull, but I like Zions. That's like it's my one go-to like energy drink. Or I just use caffeine tabs, to be honest. I actually in the morning when I get up, I don't drink coffee, but I have a protein shake with a caffeine pill. So that's usually what I drink. And people are like, that's so weird. I'm like, it's not that weird because not that I mind coffee. I don't have a coffee maker, and it's inconvenient. I don't have to sit there and fucking brew a cup of coffee every day, a pot of coffee for 1 cup, right? So I just have a protein shake and I have a caffeine pill with it, and it's like exactly the same as having a cup of coffee, but instead of coffee, I get a fucking protein shake. So it's like, it's perfect. But people are like, oh, that's so weird. Like, I'm like, it's no weird. Just because it's not just because it's not in like coffee form doesn't mean it is weird, you know? I do like coffee, but just it's got to be the right time and place. Like I like a coffee more as like sometimes I'll enjoy like an Americano, or sometimes like I like a chai latte or something like that in the afternoon. But in the morning, I don't want when I'm home from like a workout, because I usually work out in the mornings. I don't want to have a hot drink. I want like a nice cold thirsty like drink, you know? Plus the thing with coffee is I end up always putting sugar in it because oh yeah, man, everyone enjoy your thing, but don't make fun of me for my coffee liking my coffee. Anyways, so I'm gonna be doing some general game streaming. Oh, Brandon, sure, thanks for the subscription, man. Appreciate it. Just I'm not gonna be doing the like the general podcast anymore, like the shows. What I'll most likely be doing is doing a bi-weekly show, maybe every 2 weeks, with either a rotating guest host or whoever wants to kind of hang out with me, and just chatting about all sorts of things. So it'll be kind of a combined show. It'll have some elements of kind of like the weekly show, probably some competitive stuff in there, discussion, and then some hot topic that I maybe want to address. Or I'll just roll all that stuff into just my daily, weekly variety stream and just do that kind of stuff. But in the end, my goal right now with my hobby is to step back a bit from the competitive scene, which I have done. I'm still going to be playing Warhammer. I'm still like the league commissioner of our 40k league. I'm not quitting the game. I still like the game, or I still like the hobby, but I'm just in a place right now where I don't want to commit. There's so many things going on in my life right now where I don't want to commit to the kind of meta chase. And look, we'll talk about the balance update today a little bit later. And I'm obviously kudos for Games Workshop for doing something. I was shocked, to be honest, that we got that. But I think after the frontline one where Naden got just wiped out, I think someone finally woke up. I think that was probably like a good tipping point. And I'd imagine it was anyways. And if it wasn't, then I don't know what. If that wasn't a tipping point, I don't know what would be. So I'm excited for the balance pass that we just got, and I'm going to talk a little bit about why I think it's good for the game. I'm going to disagree with Tom about quarterly updates. I'm excited for quarterly updates. What I do want to do though is really focus on my hobby in a way where I'm back to painting things that I enjoy and painting things for fun, and painting armies for fun. I think in the end, I have a lot of collection to rebuild at this point. So I do have quite a bit of commission projects the next little while. So I got this Mutolith to paint. I have about let's see, what else do I got? I got a few other Chaos bits and bobs to paint. And then I got an Orc commission that I need to do. So I'm excited to paint a Ghazghkull plus some Dreadnoughts and some other things, which I'm a little bit behind on, but that and then I have that model commission to paint. So those are all things that I'm excited to do next little while. Let me just see here. Yeah, you know what? I missed the 1,000 Suns, man. I missed the 1,000 Suns. I know it may not seem like it, but I do miss my chaos already. Okay, that's gonna work. Look at that. Nice little holder for my missile. Boom. Okay, so let's get some airbrushing done. I'm just gonna grab a piece of paper, guys. Be right back. Yeah, I'm also happy for Necrons and Knights. I don't think it's enough still. I mean, we'll see what happens with the points updates on top of that. I think that's gonna be a big thing. And then obviously just for Knights, they just need a new book, right? So we'll see how that pans out. All right, so what we're gonna do here is paint a little missile dude. So what am I going to do here? First, I want to get some white ink painted on it. Is that white? Nope. That's silver. There's white. So, what do you guys... Oh, fuck. Shit. Oops. But yeah, that's kind of what's been going on, guys. I'm excited for. Look, I think it's good for me that I'm taking a break from playing right now. You know, I think everyone needs it once in a while. And for me, I think I was just in a place where, especially with COVID, guys, like, we were still not really playing events here in Canada. So just because of like all my events got canceled, and then there's just a lot of money to go do stuff, I guess. My compressor sounds weird. Yep. Just give me a little airbrush. I think so. But yeah, so that's kind of what's been going on with me. I have just been having fun and relaxing, to be honest, and not stressing about streaming. It was a nice little break to do all that stuff. I'm excited to be back streaming. Like, it's nice to have you guys all join me again. Like, having not streamed for a month. As I said earlier, I was like worried. I was like, oh, no one's gonna really care. No one's gonna. And you know, I never did this stuff for you know, any reason outside of just like connecting with the community and stuff. And that's always what's been the coolest part about it. So thanks everyone for tuning in today. And hopefully, guys, I'll do a better job of being more consistent with my schedule. So my plan is to stream a little bit tomorrow as well. And I posted the schedule up on the Discord, so make sure you guys join the Discord if you haven't. Links in the show notes. And or the YouTube channel. The YouTube channel, I have the link basically to the subscription. So Cabbers ticket. What's Cabbers? Cabers? I never had a Cabers ticket, to be honest. I think it was sold out before I got one. You are really man. Hope you have a girlfriend and she know it that you're wonderful. Oh. You guys, it's funny you say that, Xavier, because I have I don't have a girlfriend. I have multiple drama-inducing women in my life, if you want to know the truth. And that's also been part of my hiatus, I guess. I've had a few. Well, oh, the other thing is, I think I told you guys last time, my good friend got in a car accident, a really bad car accident. She's okay. She's had a few surgeries. So I was spending some time with her. And like that group of friends who normally aren't just trying to, you know, did some fun Halloween stuff. I went to the Haunted Maze. I dressed up as Slytherin from Harry Potter for Halloween. So I had like the whole, and a vampire. Also, I went to 2 different parties. But yeah, I don't have a girlfriend, and I got a new chair, if you guys notice. Thank you, Secret Lab. They don't sponsor me, but I had a really shitty chair for the longest time, so I decided to get a new chair. But you know, and this was paid with my my army, my Chaos Army. So I also got myself some second monitor. So I upgraded finally to 1440p monitors from my previous single monitor, so it's gonna make my streaming a little bit easier, game streaming especially. So I'm excited to do that. Otherwise, haven't spent much money on anything like that. Mostly just been spending it on life things. I thought about getting a new camera, but I don't really think it's necessary at this point. Let's see. What else has been exciting for me? But yeah, guys, that's about it. I'm gonna be. I was thinking about traveling in the next few months, but I figured when am I gonna have time off like this again? But decided against it. I don't really want to spend any money. Who knows if I have a job when I come back in December? So depending on that situation, I might just save money. But the biggest goal right now is just to kind of like hunker down, work on my mental health. I started therapy again, which was nice. I've been going through. I have like I don't want to say I have depression, but I definitely have like a generalized anxiety disorder that can lead to depression. I have a very small window of anxiety, which means basically I bounce between anxious and depressed very quickly. Like that tolerance window is very small, and I usually cope with it in bad ways. So like alcoholism, drug abuse, that kind of stuff. That's how I've always dealt with my my mental health issues. And so one of the things I've been working on is like trying to do more physical activity, more meditation, trying to work through it. But at the same time, I'm in a place where it's really hard to those kinds of things can be very challenging because I'm not working right now. You know, I have a lot of people in social circles that are gonna be very hard to leave. So those are kinds of things that I definitely struggle with, and I have struggled with that kind of stuff a very long time. But you know, I'm sure I'll eventually overcome it. I know I'm a strong person, so. Let's see here. Why is my camera so blurry? I feel like my webcam is blurry. One sec. Is that any better? Yeah, that's true. I don't know, it's weird because like my so this is like my painting camera is my my like DSLR. And it seems, I don't know, just the quality on Twitch seems not great, you know? Even though it's supposed to be 1080p. There we go. Yeah, guys. You know, Xavier, it's not sad, right? It's not sad. That's the thing. You know, I make my choices, and you know, I accept my choices, and I love life, right? Like, I'm not depressed in that sense. I love life. I love living. I love enjoying life, and I think that's the problem. Is I enjoy life too much sometimes. Like all the wonders of life and all the pleasures. You know, maybe I'm a little bit too Slanesh, a little too Slaneshi, I guess, in my heart, or I enjoy the pleasures of life a bit too much, and to the point of like, you know, to my detriment sometimes, and it gives me a lot of ups and downs. Last week, my hangover after Halloween, guys, I didn't feel normal till Thursday. I went out on Saturday night. I don't think I felt like a normal person until Thursday. My body was just like absolutely destroyed. So, you know, it comes with the territory of being 37. But I am focused on getting healthy. What's been really frustrating for me is that like my weight is like my weight fluctuates so much. So I was at like my lowest weight in like 2 years about a month ago, and then I like gained 10 pounds, and then I like lose 3 pounds, and then I gain 10 pounds, and then I lose 5 pounds. I just have such a like extreme lifestyle, and it just bounces back and forth so much that it's like, it's really fucking frustrating sometimes. So we'll have to see. I need to get into like a better habits, I think, is the biggest thing. Definitely have bad habits. Ideally, I lose, I want to lose about 20 pounds right now from where I am. That'd be my goal weight, which I don't think is doable. Sorry, I don't think that's unachievable. So I already lost about 20 pounds last year. So another 20 pounds is not doable. I just gotta stop drinking so much and partying, because that's usually my my downfall. I drink, and then I get hungover, and then I eat like garbage, and yeah, it's kind of that cycle continues. Sorry guys, I'm just waiting for this to dry. It's a little bit too wet to paint. Trust me, man, when you're my age, like literally, if you eat a piece of bread, you gain 5 pounds. It's kind of just the way it goes. Carbs are evil, dude. I hear ya. I actually don't eat much carbs. Like, I don't eat bread very often. I don't eat pasta very often. But when I do, I feel like I do drink some beer here and there, which are obviously carbs. Yeah, it's just hard, man. I don't eat a lot of bread, and like I stopped eating like just bread mostly. Like obviously if I'm out once in a while I'll have like pasta or something, but I very rarely eat carbs. Or I eat almost no, I don't eat sugar, or I don't have much of a sweet tooth, so I'm never eating like chocolate or candy and stuff like that. But it doesn't matter what I do. Okay, let's go to step 2 now. We're gonna go into some green ink. Let's see what we got. Intense lime. What's the brightest green I have? Let's see here. Let's try this guy. Fallout by Secret Weapon Miniatures. What do you think? Rest in peace, Secret Weapon, guys. This is the last bottle of this that I'll ever own. They made their Armor Wash and their Algae Wash are like 2 of my favorite washes ever. So it sucks that they went out of business. Never actually used this. This is how new it is. Oh, I guess I have used it. Tips a little bit. I don't remember on what though. Am I giving up 40k? No. I might play some Age of Sigmar or paint other things. Are you going to paint Necrons? Absolutely not. Why the hell do I paint Necrons? What gives you that idea? I had literally like the entire Age of Sigmar community like basically jump on my Twitter and try to rope me into Age of Sigmar. They're all shameless. Yeah, they're all like desperate for players, basically. They have no real friends. I think if they turn me, it's like a prize catch, you know? Like if we can get Jim Vessel playing 40k or Age of Sigmar, then that maybe gives them legitimacy. I'm excited for the Custodes, actually. It's one of the armies I was thinking of maybe playing. Just because it's a low model count, and I've always wanted to paint Custodes. I had a really cool theme in my head for a paint scheme. Like a very different one. It wouldn't be gold, it'd be like black armor or very dark armor. Almost like Space Marines. I think there is a faction with black armor. My other thought was to do I've always wanted to do a Word Bearers army, and obviously they're not very good right now. But in anticipation of whatever, I don't know, whatever comes out, could be fun. Or the other thought was even to do like a Black Templars army, but like a Word Bearers Black Templars army. Man, I don't like the NID models. Like, there's a few NID models that I like, but in general, I don't like the NID models. There's a lot of bad ones. If they redid like the Gaunts and the Gene Stealers and all the basic stuff, that could be fun. But I've just never liked the aesthetic, I guess. There are certain models that I do really like, but a lot of them I don't like. So we'll see what happens. What are you guys saying? Also, if you guys, I don't know if any of you guys actually like are into gaming or other kind of gaming besides 40k, but if you guys are, let me know in the comments or just in the chat what kind of stuff you would like me to stream, because I'd love to do that. Kind of figure out what people like to stream. Oh, that's why. I figured it out. One sec, guys. I know why my camera's all grainy, because one sec. There we go. There we go. I think that's better. PC mostly, because I'm going to be doing some PC gaming streaming. Blood Bowl on PC? Anyone want to play Blood Bowl on PC? I have all three. I'm down. We used to have an online Blood Bowl league, actually. It was really fun. But during the pandemic, I played actually with John and all those guys from California. Hey, Dr. Animan, how's it going? Oh, dude, I'm no good at FPS. I don't have the Twitch skills. I've never heard of Blood Bowl Dungeons. I'll show you guys what's in my... So you guys will see what's in my Steam library. I'll show you guys what's in my Steam library. Then you'll realize what kind of gamer I am. I actually don't have that many Steam games. Hentai Clickers Monka? Send me the links, bro. Dude, I played a few hentai video games when I was younger. Pretty funny. I think I even ordered one online once, like from Japan. It was like, it came in like a CD. That shit's hilarious. Alright, check this out. Why is it not working? Bird dating game. The bird dating game. That's weird. Steam doesn't like to broadcast on OBS. It's really weird. Oh, there we go. No, that's not working. Really weird. Dishonored? What's Dishonored? Hentai clickers. Podcast. But yeah, my Steam library is pretty lame. It's let's see what we got. Blood Bowl Chaos, Blood Bowl 2, Command & Conquer Remastered, Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, Divinity 1 and 2, Elder Scrolls, Skyrim, Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3, Sekiro. I'm really excited for Elden Ring. I love Sekiro. I love the Dark Souls games. So I'm really excited for Sekiro to come out. Or sorry, not Sekiro. I'm really excited for Elden Ring to come out. It's basically like Sekiro plus J.R.R. Martin stuff. Bigfalls.com. I don't think so. Yeah, my Steam library is kind of lame. Anyways, you guys, I only have like 30 games. I've never been one to buy games on Steam sale. Yeah, George R. R. Martin Dark Souls I'm excited about. But, how are we doing here? Still drying, guys. That's why we're just hanging out. Basically, I'm just going to do a very bright green glowing orb on top of this thing. But I'm painting it backwards, so I'm going to do the middle the brightest, and then I'm going to do darker green as it goes out. So I'm going to airbrush it kind of greenwards outwards, but right now it's just literally just drying. So not much for me to do. I guess I could try to do it a little bit. Let's see. So I did this like very toxic green from Let's see here. So I did this very toxic green. What's going on here? Let's see. And damn OBS. There we go. One sec, guys. All right, there we go. Sorry. I need 2 wounds, man. 2 wounds on Kev Space Marines. Don't talk to me until I got 2 wounds. I mean, I think there could be some jank there with like Flawless Host. Flawless Host could be fun. Just for like a ridiculous amount of attacks. Against everything. Because they get a natural oh no, that wouldn't apply. Okay, so I did my light green. Now I'm going to a little dark green. I'm just gonna kind of go on the outside. Has anyone checked out Arcane, that new Riot Games anime? I started watching a bit of it last night, but I fell asleep. I heard it's pretty good, though. I never really played League of Legends, so I don't really know much about it. Okay, that's the next step. The video game talk makes me wonder about the Riot Games MMORPG. Man, I wish I had time for those games still. I used to play so much. So here's my, well, not I guess humble brag, but loser brag. But so I used to play EverQuest 2. That was my big MMO back when I was in my teens. That was actually the thing that got me out of Warhammer for like a good 6-7 years. So I was big into Warhammer, and then EverQuest 2 came out, I think in like 2003 maybe, right around the time World of Warcraft came out. I think it beat World of Warcraft by a few months. And then, so I started playing EverQuest 2, got really into it, and that kind of killed my hobby. So I kind of got out of Warhammer for a while. Like I still had all my stuff, but that was like the beginning and the end of my Warhammer for quite some time. And I, let's see here. And I basically got super into World of Warcraft. Oh, sorry, EverQuest 2. I was like a hardcore raider. So I used to be in a few different guilds. One of them was called Second Dawn, and one of them called Dissolution. And we got like multiple world firsts in the game, and we were like one of those guilds where you had to literally give them your phone number, and if a boss spawned at a certain time, like because back then there was nowadays most raiding games like MMOs where there's raiding, it's like instance, so like you have your own version of the boss. But in EverQuest 2 there was contested bosses, which were open world basically, so they would spawn out in the middle of the world, anyone could kill them. And we used to literally have a phone list, and we'd have people camped out 24/7 at each of the different boss spawn points. And if any of them spawned, the guild leader would literally call us, no matter what time of day it was. A lot of us were in different time zones, so sometimes it'd be 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, 5 in the morning, and you'd have to get up to go kill these bosses. So I used to sleep with my computer on, next to my computer, logged in with my character, either at a boss point or just like logged out, or just like on ready to go, so that if like AFK in a certain spot near a boss, and sometimes if it was my shift to basically boss watch, I used to get up every 15 minutes just to check to see if the boss had spawned. Man, those are the days. Those are so much good rushes. There was this one boss called in EverQuest 2 in Kingdom in the first expansion, Desert of Flames, called the Djinn Master, and it was like literally like the most fucked raid you've ever done. Like we world first at it. We rolled first like 2 or 3 bosses in that expansion, and it was like some of the raids were like really difficult compared to, I mean, probably not as difficult as some of the stuff that they do now, but I remember just feeling like that feeling of like killing that boss world first. Like, man, it's such a cool feeling. And then like being basically like internet heroes. I was the first, I think I was the first ranger to level 50 to level 60, level 70 worldwide in EQ2. Like that was like my obsession. So we used to world first when there's a new expansion to get to the next level. Wonder if I can pull up my character on my account still, because I think EQ2 Players has like accounts. Let's see here. I don't think they have it still. Do I have an account? I don't think they have the EQ2 Players anymore. Let's see here. Forgot David Key's name. Do I have one? Anyways, I don't remember. But those are the days, man. Those were the days. You guys ever play any MMOs? Anyone of you guys get into like MMOs and stuff heavily? I wonder what you guys played. Okay, so I did a little bit of a darker. Now I'm gonna go even darker. I think with this I will go. Let's see what we got. Secret weapon green. Oh, that was that Richard Garriott that did Tabula Rasa? That was like a horrible game. He did Ultima Online, I think. He was like, that was his big claim to fame. Yeah, I played a lot. I played EverQuest. I played WoW a little bit. Like, I just never could get into it after EverQuest. I played Vanguard. I played EVE Online a little bit. Lineage. Oh, Warhammer Online was fucking awesome. I love Warhammer Online. That was the other kind of MMO I really spent a lot of time in. I think there's still some beta servers though. I'd love to get a little group of they have like private servers now. It'd be cool to get like a group of people to play just on the private server a bit. Because I always love Warhammer Online. Yeah, I heard about Lost Ark. It's not out yet though, right? I thought Lost Ark wasn't out yet, Brian, in Canada? Or it's like in beta or something? Yeah, I don't like playing betas. Like, for instance, like Baldur's Gate 2 was one of my favorite games, but I won't play the Baldur's Gate 3 early access because I kind of want to wait till the game's actually out. I don't like to play betas normally. Especially for like certain games, because it kind of ruins it for me. There we go. Green ball of energy. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with a little bit of pure white again. And I'm going to reinforce the white in the middle a bit. Give it a bit of extra oomph. And then I'm going to let it dry fully because it's still, this ink stuff's still quite wet. So what I'm going to do is once it's fully dry, I'm going to go in with my brush and I'm going to kind of hand highlight all the very edges with a little bit more white. And some dark green and stuff. Whoa. Yeah. So let's see here. So the key I find, honestly guys, like I obviously use my airbrush a lot here and something like this, but the really important part is to go in later with the brush and actually do a decent amount of brush work. Otherwise you just end up with this like kind of like weird airbrush army, which I always hate the look of. You know? I hate those looks of like pure airbrush armies where there's no like brush work. They look like commission painted, so I always go in later with some hand highlighting. I will do here. To kind of paint in some of the, to give it a bit more definition, to get rid of some of that like airbrushy look. There we go, it's looking bright and green. All right, so that's that. All right, guys, so that's gonna be it for today. I'm gonna get ready to go to the gym, try to be healthy. do some good mental health things. So thanks everyone for tuning in. I'll be back tomorrow, I believe. I posted the schedule. I'm gonna be back on at, what did I say? Let's see here. Sometime I said. Let's see. When did I say I'd be back? See, I'm trying to look his schedule. Hey, so Shocky, thanks for the follow, man. Your channel, what did I say here? So tomorrow I'll be back at 4 o'clock Pacific, and I'm gonna be working on this Moodle list some more. And maybe I finish it tomorrow, so that'll be a longer stream because I don't have any. Sorry, tomorrow's Wednesday. So I'll probably work on it for about 2 hours because I have dinner plans at night. So I'll see you guys tomorrow at 4. Thanks everyone for tuning in, and I appreciate all of you guys. Yeah, let's love you all. Goodbye.